We're here with Chris and Lee this week. Chris has always said there's two teams, the one on the pitch and the one that run the team behind the scenes. So it seems appropriate to get Dicko involved in. But
no problem.
This whole journey we've been on, and it comes down to today.
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank Lee and Paul O'Brien because we've been together for a number of years now, and to get to this playoff final is something that nobody ever expected from the start of the season that we had. So if you take that into consideration and the work that we put in after Christmas, primarily talking about it off the pitch and then Lee putting it together on the pitch, I think it's absolutely a fantastic thing that we've achieved. But what have we achieved? Nothing yet. I'd like to win this one if we can.
Absolutely. And Lee, you just said off camera actually this has been the longest week in your life. Just expand on that a bit.
It's been the longest season of my life, to be honest. It's been difficult. I don't think anyone would hide that fact. This journey that we've been on, going back to the start of the season and all the issues we had, starting with no pre-season friendlies, 14 of the players getting COVID leading into the week or two of the season starting, and all them away games, we were travelling on boats and stuff. It's been an incredibly hard season for everybody involved. And I just hope that karma takes its toll today, and I hope we get what I feel like we deserve, because I think over the season we've faced the most adversity, and I think our lads have shown incredible mental strength. And since we won last week, it's been so long the week. It's just every thought goes towards this football match. In many ways you're putting the rest of your life on hold, and you don't want to, but it obviously drains the energy out of you now. Today it's very important now when the players turn up that we're right on it and we're full of energy and we're positive with them, but at the same time we've got to desensitise the occasion, because otherwise it can overawe people, and you can be on the wrong foot before the whistle even goes. So our job is to calm the players down now and make sure that when they press the button and the whistle goes, that they've got everything there that they need in terms of answers.
Yeah, and talking about last week, I thought we played one of our best matches for a long time. Last week we've actually played some really good football and thoroughly dominated the game, apart maybe the first 10-15 minutes. So that's a good
I think
start point, isn't it, going into this?
One of the nicest things for us, Steve, is the fact that the fans are coming out here. When we were in Sweden, we were playing against good teams and people didn't understand how good they were. Now they're coming to the bowl and they're seeing how good these teams are every week. And we've done incredibly well in terms of results. But Lee and I talk a lot, and I still think there's at least another 50% to come from our players. One day we're going to set the place alight from an early start and take teams apart. But we're still in formative times, basically. We've only had sort of like 6 months together. So realistically, there's a hell of a lot more to come from this group of players.
Good. And Lee, just a word on you, Mills. We've had 2 close games with them this year. Confident today that we can win this match?
I'm confident against anyone in this league, Steve. I don't think it matters who we come up against. We've said to the players all season, and nothing's changed. If we deliver what we're capable of delivering, it doesn't matter who we're playing in this league. But unfortunately, things get in the way of that. There's so many things that can trip that situation up, and so we need to avoid them, and we need to make sure our lads perform to the best of their abilities. And I would be confident we could get a win. The first game against them, when it was a draw, we were weak in terms of the players we had out. Early in the season, we had a lot of young lads playing because of people unavailable to travel, and we got a 2-2 draw. And then on the bowl, even though it was 2-1, I actually thought that was one of our most controlled performances of the season. So if we can replicate anything like that today, there'll be some party in here come sort of 8:15.
Let's hope so.
I think stats go completely out the window. People have been looking at the stats, goal scores, goal against, this, that and the other. Cup football, they all go out the window. It's down to how the lads perform today. Can we get the right performance out of them? Are they mentally strong enough? And only time will tell, Steve.
Gentlemen, I wish you all the best.
Thanks very much.
And let's hope that party's on after this game, Lee.
Are you paying?